Okay, so the work is 4 questions and a turnaround that we put up against something we believe to be true that is causing stress in our lives. I came to see that a mind unquestioned is the world of suffering. Can you hear that? A mind unquestioned is the world of suffering. If we questioned our stressful thoughts, those thoughts that make us so angry that we would hurt another human being, if we questioned them, there's no way you can have the anger. And what is left in its place is clear thinking and clear ways of doing it a different way. A way that works. Because anger well, I don't have to tell you about anger. I don't have to tell me about anger. I was so full of rage that often my children were afraid of me. And I was in a place that it was as though there was no way out for me. And I thought you had to die a physical death to escape the hell that I was living in. No one told me there was another way. I didn't have a religion. I was lost. I didn't have a therapist. I just was stuck in this mind. So one day I was lying on a floor because I hated myself. I was so full of self-hatred and guilt, I didn't believe I deserved a bed. So I would sleep just curled up on the floor. That was my jail. So one day I opened my eyes, a cockroach crawled over my foot, and I opened my eyes, and in place of all that darkness that I had spent all those years was an experience that I cannot describe to you. You know, I would say connected. I was connected. It was amazing. So I saw in that moment that when I believed my thoughts, I suffered, and so did my family. But when I questioned my thoughts, I didn't suffer. And my family was free of this rage that I was free of, and this crazy, crazy mind. So what I invite you to do today is put your resentments on paper. And this paper, it's yours. No one's going to collect them. This is yours. Don't put your names on it. You know, this is personal work. It's your private property. You can do what you want with it. Tear it up. Doesn't matter. And no one knows who it belongs to. That's up to you. But I invite you to fill it in short, simple sentences. And just go through your life, the people you resent. Maybe it's someone here. Maybe it's someone in the system. Maybe it's someone in your family. Maybe it's someone from your past. Maybe you were 5 years old. Maybe it was something on your way to this room. You might just think of a name, someone in your life, and then just find the resentment, write it down. Okay? So let's begin. And you know, I like to say this is the day the ego has been waiting for. You know how you try to shut it down and try to stop it, and it keeps you awake at night? You know, that's why we drink. That's why we drug. We don't know what to do with this mind of ours. You know, no one would mind being alone. Like you could put me in a room forever, and if I loved what I thought, I wouldn't have a problem if I understood what I thought. But people don't want to be alone because they're stuck with their thinking. They're stuck with their heads. So it's a terrifying place, and we think it's the room we're in, or we think it's the place where we're at, when actually it's just this that is so terrifying. So that's what I'm doing here today. You know,